Happy Planner New Year to those of us who've been itching to start our new planners this week, beginning 29th of December 2025, where we will be welcoming the new year officially on Thursday. I have actually not been able to wait to get into this planner, and I had redated my Sterling Ink 2026 inserts at the end of last year from October, November and December. So I have removed those sections and I have made one modification after using those inserts. At the time of trying them out, I was turning my book this way to log events that would happen, but I would write my plans in vertically, and something that is a common known issue with ring binders is that your hand does come and rest against the rings, and that can trouble some people. It doesn't bother others. So you can see here what I've done to overcome that is I'm trying out a page where I've copied this page so that I can punch it on this side instead. This is exactly the same page, and I'm planning to use just the right side, so every second page is duplicated here, and I will, this is January, so 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, that's the week for me. Instead of using it, imagine this doesn't exist, normally you would have this spread going 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So something that I lose is the ability to hold the planner open and look at my whole week like that. However, for me, I feel that being able to, I don't do that often, and just being able to look at it like that will be overcome by the benefit of being able to just write on this side without having any interference. The other thing is I will use this side, or I intend to use this side for notes, to-do lists. So even though it looks like a double up, it does give me for half the week enough room to write scratch notes right there in the planner. So it may look a little strange to some people, but that's going to be the system I try out. I've only put in enough for the end of January, because I know that I'm always changing things in my ring planner, and that's something nice about it. This first page is straight from Sterling Ink's freebie offerings. If you're on their newsletter, I think it is, that you get the email where they send out the beautiful artwork that the owner does by hand. And I was really happy to see that they've actually pre-sized it for sizes including this personal sized ring planner, so I didn't have to kind of work out anything. It was all ready for me to cut once I printed it. And I have these, I thought I was not going to be a tab person just because I know where everything is, and I have a very minimalist planner, but these are from Cloth and Paper, and it's just 3 tabs. Schedule, technically finances comes next, I think. Yeah, finances for me, I've put it there, and then notes and lists. I like the white writing actually a lot more than I thought I would. So I bought these on Black Friday along with this little pen loop. I have an endless problem with trying to get pen loops to work in my planners, but I really do like this one. It's I think this was called Bordeaux or something wine related. It says Cloth and Paper in a little debossing there. It's very subtle, and the leather feels really nice, but also it expands nicely. So and the magnet is very strong, so it's been easy for me to just sneak in. I already have one pen in my pen loop. These are both fountain pens. This is a Pilot Prera, and this is a Montblanc 114, the Homage to Mozart. And then this is a marker, a ruler that came with this planner. I don't think Louis Vuitton offer it anymore, but this is an old planner from '09, I believe. So that's my week's all ready to go for the month, and I'm just writing my weekly plans. I don't do any deco. This is what I use for home use. Something I'm going to try with the monthly is I'm going to try doing a DIY version because I've been using my typewriter, so we'll see how far I can get. But the plan is to have this is just a page cut to size, where I'm going to try and have it fold out straight from the back of my January page so that it's right there when I open my planner. But I can't stick it in yet. I'm going to have to just glue it down, but I'm going to try and type on it first, so let's see how we go. There we go. That is my little monthly. This was an Olivetti Latera 32 typewriter, and I set the tabs on the version of this that I messed up, but you just use this to set tabs in the places you want. I'm just going to stick that in over here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So the other thing I just wanted to mention is here I had used the same typewriter, I believe, but in any case I'd used one to put in the Australian New Year time difference for me to remind myself to call my family. So it goes January, opens up to a monthly. I've got it on the landscape orientation, so I can use that system where I don't run into the rings. It is a little tight and the spacing's not perfect. Sundays I have very little planned usually, so I prefer to give more space to the other days, and I like it being very, very rustic, and we'll see how we go. Hope you are all having a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your new planners.